16th, Skanska USA Building submitted a bid for the Utah Data Center with a price tag of $1.475 billion. And then it waited. In mid-July, the NSA issued its reply. All 5 bids had come in between $1.4 billion and $1.8 billion, substantially more than the government wanted to spend. Now the NSA narrowed the scope of the project, keeping the key elements but eliminating a few redundancies. Technical performance was just as important, and the schedule was unchanged. For the first time, the NSA specified a target price, $1.212 billion. Now, price was a crucial element. A bid in excess of that amount would be rejected for noncompliance. The same 5 companies were invited to submit new bids, with best and final offers due on August 13th, just 6 weeks away. Now it was game on. At Skanska USA Building's head offices in Parsippany, New Jersey, a large conference room was dedicated to the UDC bid. Only approved personnel were allowed inside, their access limited by swipe cards. A team of 25 pored over every aspect of the project, looking for ways to lower the cost. Removing some redundancies helped, but there was still a long way to go. Everyone was focused on a single goal: how to get to 1.212. For the next 6 weeks, during the hottest summer on record, Fleming's team looked for ways to drive down costs. They worked with their subcontractors to streamline the procurement process, buying in bulk or working directly with suppliers to cut out middlemen. They looked closely at the contingency for risk, a standard part of any bid. After concluding that certain inputs were unlikely to rise over the next 3 years, they were able to reduce the contingency. They also reviewed the provision for management fees, in effect what they would earn. By committing to working more quickly and efficiently, they were able to lower the bid still further. By early August, Skanska USA Building's bid stood at $1.26 billion, now tantalizingly close to the target of $1.212 billion. Could Skanska take out even more and eliminate that $48 million gap, producing a bid that was low enough to win but high enough to earn a profit? Or would going lower expose Skanska to serious losses? As he pondered the way forward, Fleming considered several factors. The UDC would take 3 years to build, during which time it should be possible to find additional savings. The question was, how much? Skanska had reason to be optimistic. In an industry known for cost overruns, Skanska USA Building had often done better than budget. It had won the MetLife Stadium contract with a bid of $998 million, well below its nearest rival, and still found a way to earn greater profits than expected. The World Trade Center transportation hub was currently running ahead of schedule and also below cost. Surely, further savings would be possible for the UDC as well. Fleming commented, "The experience that I've had over the years is typically you can get someplace between another 3% and 4% out. Taking out 3% would bring Skanska from $1.26 billion to $1.222 billion, still short of the goal. Reaching $1.212 billion would require lowering the bid by 3.8%, which was very ambitious but not impossible. The problem was that coming in exactly at the target might not be enough. Skanska was up against 4 large, experienced contenders. Although none was likely to take a flyer, the industry phrase for a lowball bid designed to win at any price, the chances were good that at least one would come in below the threshold. If Skanska did no better than meet the target, it would lose to a more aggressive rival. To win would call for going even lower. Fleming also considered the policies of his parent company. Skanska's headquarters in Stockholm had an edict known as the 5 Zeros. All construction projects were to be safe, 0 accidents, ethical, 0 ethical breaches, of high quality, 0 defects, and green, 0 environmental incidents. Above all,